Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for still continue watching my videos and supporting to my channel. And please click the notification bell so that you will be alerted when I post a new video. Today's episode is an entertainment video, but it has happened in the Philippines and many countries. If a man's philandering, womanizing, cheating, lying, incest, or backstabbing, pushes his wife, live-in companion, or any woman too far, there might be severe consequences or retaliation. For the purpose of today's entertainment episode, we will focus on the Philippines and a Filipina who was pushed too far mentally, psychologically, and morally. She purchased a pair of scissors and had them sharpened at a local hardware store and snip his D while he was in a sound sleep after partying, drinking, philandering, and coming home 2 a.m. in the morning. After snipping it off, she runs into the forest outside their provincial home and flung it as far as she could. My disclaimer is this is solely an entertainment episode, and I cannot verify or confirm the events in today's episode. But similar events have happened in the Philippines and worldwide. The definition of snip for today's episode is an act of cutting something with small, quick stroke with a sharpened tools or scissors with a bad intent. Now, with our definition explained, let's get started, and I'm going to summarize things to avoid the video being too lengthy. Jane and Jan had been together since his arrival here in the Philippines. She picked him up at the airport, and they immediately moved into a house in the province. They had rented in advance of his arrival. They had an LDR relationship for 2 years, and he finally retired, settled with, and divorced his wife, and walked away from the divorce with his full retirement, but no savings, assets, investment, or 401,000 pesos. His 5,000 US dollars retirement ensured a good life here in the Philippines. Jane was 26 years old and Jan was 63 years old. Upon seeing Jane's young and beautiful face and curvy body in person, Jan's libido problem was immediately resolved, and except for her menstruation days, he banged her fast and furiously on a frequent basis. In fact, they married 3 months after his arrival. John was an alcoholic in US, and after years of spousal abuse and infidelity, his US wife divorced him. Luckily, his kids were already adults. Things went well for John and Jane, except he was caught making love to Jane's aunt, who is single at 52 years old. He had condom in his pants, which were discovered during laundry, and one still had sperm in it. Each time, Jane forgave him, and he apologized and requested a baby together to confirm his commitment. Jane was pregnant 3 months later, and Jane faked a trip to her family's home, which was an 8 hours boat ride away, and returned home early, and cuffed John, banging her 20 years old cousin in their bed. He had been drinking wine with her and convinced her to bang him. They were banging so furiously, and they never noticed Jane. Jane quickly and quietly departed and went to the nearest hardware store, purchased their largest scissor, and had it sharp to its sharpest point. Due to her pregnancy and the stress, she had severe cramps, diarrhea, and mental fatigue. She stayed in a local hotel and pretended she was on holiday with family since John never knew she returned and discovered his infidelity. Upon return, John banged Jane despite being pregnant whenever he had returned home from drinking at a local bar. The last straw was when John called her Elizabeth during sex and his orgasm. When John finished banging Jane, he went into his usual tired from sex and alcohol induced deep sleep. Jane calmly got out of bed, took a shower, got dressed and opened her purse, removed the enhanced scissor, removed the cover, stood up his dick in her hand and snipped at the lowest point possible until it was detached. She placed it into a large sandwich zip bag, ran outside to the nearby forest, and flung it as far as she could. She then went to a local police station and turned herself in an ambulance while rushed to the home. His body luckily was found in the woods, and he endured a successful attachment operation. And Jane was never charged despite years of judicial hearing because of spousal abuse. The moral of the story is when you cheat on a Filipina or any woman, be prepared for a snipping or similar consequences. Thank you and God bless.